Long ago, I faked sick when I was in school so I could stay home all day and play Heroes of Might and Magic 2. And I still remember it was the demo CD that came with, I think, a PC Gamer, where it only let you play on one map, Broken Alliance from Heroes of Might and Magic 2. And let me tell you, that's about 20 to 30 hours of content right there. It lets you play all the factions, it lets you do everything, and I was like, we have to get this game. And I was inventing chores at home that I could do so my mom could give me money, which basically meant if I did enough chores, she'd buy me a video game. Dude. And when I got Heroes of Might and Magic 2, I mysteriously fell ill again and basically played it without moving for 2 weeks. Now, I know I'm supposed to love Heroes of Might and Magic 3, which is great. Heroes of Might and Magic 2 still holds a special place in my heart. Every time it's winter break, I take 2 weeks off around Christmas every year. First thing I always do is open up Heroes of Might and Magic 2. It's a ritual I've done for, God, like 10, 15 years now. So when Olden Era was announced, and the greatest strategy game publisher of the modern era, Hooded Horse, was publishing it, I was like, dude, I have to play this. I have to do it. I cannot wait to be explained how to play a game I pretty much already know how to play. This is nostalgia. Is there such a thing as a nostalgic tutorial? Because I'm about to engage in it. Main information. Welcome to the tutorial. Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era is a tactical turn-based game where you'll explore maps, recruit and level up heroes, develop cities, and battle your foes. Oh. Now, I will say, if I had to sequence the things that I actually like the most, exploration and base building. I love this. There was another also excellent Heroes of Might and Magic-like game called Songs of Conquest that came out a number of years ago. And in the first mission, you didn't do any city building, you didn't do any base building, you started off with just combat. And then in the early missions, you just had the low tiers of base building. And I remember it messed with me because I thought, oh, it's just a much shallower tech tree. I guess they wanted to simplify the game. When I went into skirmish mode, I learned that in fact it showed you like a 2/5 or whatever it was of the full tree. And so ever since then, my brain has been like, man, I loved how in Heroes 2 and Heroes 3, you just had so much of the base building open to you right away. I love exploring this stuff. Okay. This is going to be a slow playthrough for me, by the way. I'm going to be going on a lot of tangents. All right, your journey begins with the Gameplay Basics mission, where you will learn the core elements of the game. Once completed, you'll unlock a series of short challenges designed to deepen your understanding of the game's systems. To begin the tutorial, use the menu on the right side of the screen. I lost already. Where's the menu on the right side of the screen? Oh, there it is! Okay. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna do a really bad job of this game. Beginner tutorial in which you will learn the basics. Yes, slight difficulty. I'll do easy. I assume it would rotate through. Alright, starting the mission. And by the way, Ghosty, you are more than allowed to tell me if the music volume should go up, but only Ghosty may. Welcome to the tutorial. I've been welcomed twice. You will learn the basics. To begin, close this dialogue by clicking the left mouse button on the window. You can never distrust the player too much. When you enter the game, you'll find yourself on the global map, the game world where various objects, locations, and enemy forces are scattered. By default, most of the map is covered by the fog of war. Visual effect that obscures the landscape and hides objects. To lift the fog, you must move your heroes, revealing new areas and interacting with special objects that uncover more of the world. To move a hero, double-click on the map using your left mouse button. The first click will mark your path, and the second will confirm it. To send your hero to the select... I already have this muscle memory. Movement consumes heroes' movement points. Depending upon what it is pointing at, the mouse cursor will change to indicate available actions or warn you if movement is impossible. One of the things that existed in some of the earlier Heroes games is that the movement of your hero would be slowed by the slowest troop in your forces. So, oh wait, is that... Oh my god, it's a little bit of reality. There we go. So this is one of the reasons why if you play Necromancer, you would never put zombies in your loadout. It would ruin you. And I heard that they don't do that in this one, which I think is literally better. I also remember the Phoenix had the fastest movement speed in Heroes 2. So if you got a hero with a Phoenix and that's it, you could like go around the map at such insane distances, and when you got into a fight, you would be the first to act, so you would just cast Armageddon and nuke everything, or cast some super overpowered spell. Oh, it was so fun. During the game, you will encounter large territories that cannot fit entirely on the screen. Whoa. At any time, you can move the camera. Yeah. WASD, click the mini-map. Got it. All sounds good. You can only plot a route through areas that are not hidden by fog. Obstacles and enemy squads block movement, prevent route planning. Great. Depending upon the movement target, the route will be highlighted in different colors. Green, regular route. Gray, doesn't have enough movement points. Or red, movement will end in a battle. You know, probably because of my long history making educational content, I'm obsessed with tutorials. I'm fascinated by them. I am particularly interested in how do you have as little tutorialization as possible. Because in Heroes 2, I remember just opening it up and it was like, go. And then you just mess around a bit and die a lot. All right, now you've learned the basics. Make your way to the marked checkpoint. All right, okay. Oh. Okay, first, admiration. Your hero can no longer move. All movement points have been used up. Click the large hourglass button in the bottom right of the screen to start a new day. Here's to fully restore his movement points and continue on moving. And I do understand that I'm covering up some important information. That's as good as it's going to get. End day. I should now make that my alarm wake-up sound. Great, your hero's movement points have been fully restored. Keep moving to the marked square. That audio is not how I feel in the mornings. I don't know about you, but I'm about to turn 40. And on a lot of days, I wake up feeling hungover when I've had no alcohol at all. I don't know what that is. Where you wake up and you're like, oh my god, I have such a headache. Why is everything so bright? What did you do last night? I just ate some carbs and went to bed. Well done on completing your first task. You can never congratulate the player enough. Now proceed to the next checkpoint along the road. It will help you to your hero to move faster. All right. Now I want to look around at the screen a little bit. Gold, wood, ore, gems, crystals, mercury. That's kind of interesting. Is this going to show how much I'm going to earn the next day? Ooh, I really like that. An alt? Yeah, this is one of my favorite paradigms in modern games, where you hold alt for more information. The first game I saw this extensively in was Dota 2, where you could hold alt to, like, ping things. You've discovered an interactive object, the Redwood Observatory, a special structure that removes the fog of war in a large radius around it. Throughout the game, you'll encounter many interactive objects. To learn what each one does, just hover. Didn't let you do that in Heroes 2. It was like, to learn what happens, touch it. Go on, touch it a little bit. But it has a big red skull on it. It's like, go on, touch it. There could be some artifacts on the other side. Very well. It was a fog at a huge radius. Oh, yeah. Before attacking, collect all the gold. As you do, the current amount of each resource will be displayed. Yep. Dude, I want to look at the little buildings. Oh, it's just so charming, dude. Oh, it really lets you zoom back. I really like the way that they've done the level of detail here. Like, there's a lot of little rocks and stumps and shrubs and, of course, the sheep. And when I start to zoom back out, like, the way that it makes sure these things are really prominent. Like, the interactables are really sticking out. Alright. Now, is there a hotkey to end the day? I don't know if I want to know that, because I'm going to accidentally spam that a bunch. E. Ooh, God. E is end of the turn. Okay. Why is it giving me bonus gold? Wait, my hero's name is John Johnson. Was this name created by an internet poll? Okay, hold on. Alright, we got swordsmen. Oh, man. So, I don't know if this is true, but I'm going to try to explain what I surmise it is. Also, Brother Gorthox. What a delight to see you. Alright, so, in the old Heroes games, the way that a stack of units functioned is that the stack would come up and deal this much damage, but depending upon the defense and the attack value, attack is different than damage. It would compare your attack value to the enemy's defense value. And if you had more attack than their defense, you deal bonus damage. Bonus of what? Of this is the base. And if they had more defense than you had attack, you would deal reduced damage. And so, I wonder if it's the same. Morale, yeah, so morale would often let you take additional turns. Luck would let you deal... I can't remember if it was double damage or whether you would just always deal the maximum damage. Initiative is turn ordering. Speed is how far the distance is. I wonder if it is the same. Active abilities. Living. You know, sometimes when I want to congratulate myself, I remind me that I also, too, have this active ability. Fully sentient inhabitant of Jadaim. Morale range, -5 to 5. Luck range, -3 to 3. Oh, yeah. Oh, all these little details. Thank you, Ajmarovsky. Bless was max damage, and luck was double. So, this is where, like, I will note, we do have Heroes of Might and Magic slated for just today. And Age of Empires 2 laddering tomorrow. And again, for some reason, my calendar isn't updating. I'm just doing more Age of Empires next week. We might do another Day of Heroes. We just might. Okay. Yep. Provokes counterattacks. Great. Takes -3% range damage. Ooh, nice. Okay. This is one of my favorite patterns in all of strategy games. Yo, how do we make melee not trash? Because it's like so bad without something that boosts it. So for instance, in StarCraft 1, almost all ranged units do half damage to like your frontline melee style units. So Dragoons deal half damage to Zealots. Hydralisks deal half damage to Zealots. And Zerglings, things like this. And there are exceptions like in Ultra, but like it's generally half damage. In Age of Empires 2, they have a special kind of armor called ranged armor that just reduces incoming damage from just ranged attacks. And there's lots of units that have huge spikes of just ranged armor. In Dota, there's bonuses that items give, and they're often doubled for melee units than for ranged. It's so interesting. And so, like, hey, -30 damage from range seems like a great one to keep in. Oh. So, what's upgrade mean? What? So I can get more attack and less health, or I can get more defense and faster movement speed. This is sweet. Strikes twice when performing attacks. That's so juiced. When this creature gains a positive effect, its defense increases by 2 until the end of battle. That is an awesome mechanic. Oh, that's so sick. Oh my god. This creature and adjacent friendly creatures take -30 range damage. Jesus. Oh. I love a good mechanic. Alright. I love how it says gives 400 to 800 gold, and it gave 1,000. 400 to 800 gold. Oh no, it's not working. Let me guess, 1,000 and 1,000? Out of the way, sheep. 1,000. This is very different from the way that a traditional casino works, where it's like, you'll earn 400 to 800, and you put the money in, and it's like, transaction's finished. We'll keep that. Would you like a free drink? Ah, just kidding. You need a time machine for a free drink in Vegas. That'll be $25. Keep going and plot a route to the squad blocking your path. Your hero will start a battle as soon as he steps into the square adjacent to that squad. Alright, how do I interact with the sheep? Can I get a combat sheep? What are the upgrade paths to the sheep? Can they become anointed? Dude, I love that little Fresnel. Ooh, ooh, oh, dude, oh, ah. Who's ready? Battle basics. You might not know this, but I've played a Heroes of Might and Magic game before. Battles in Hero of Might and Magic take place on separate battlefields divided into hexes - hexagonal spaces. Oh, how the education system has fallen. Open the schools. Creatures move across these hexes and engage in combat with enemies. Battles proceed in rounds. Once all stacks, both yours and the enemies, have taken their turns, the next round begins. The sequence of turns is determined by initiative. This is very intense music to be reading. The higher a creature's initiative value, the earlier their stack will act in each round. You can always check the turn order by looking at the initiative bar at the top of the screen. Before battle begins, tactical phase is activated, during which you can adjust the placement of your troops. Oh! Oh my god! You actually get to rearrange the placement of your troops instead of just going, oh shit, I forgot to do that before entering. During which you can adjust placement of your troops to just drag any friendly stack within the highlighted area. If you drag a stack into a hex occupied by another stack, they will swap. Cool. Oh, I don't get to see... Now, I don't know how complex the terrain is. I'm going to do something like this because I don't know what I'm doing. Why not? Flee. Alright, that's the coward button. I've never pressed that one in my life. Now, my understanding is that, again, in the old... Dude, they are really going for the old Heroes model. This is so sick. Shift for more info? Why is it shift here and not alt? Interesting. Salt of the Year, swordsman growth in your cities increases by 1. Under his command, swordsmen gain 1 speed, 1 initiative, and 20% hit points. Their attack and defense increase by 1 for every 3 hero levels. Enemy swordmen lose an amount equal to the attack and defense. So wait, these are... Are these just swordmen? It is. It's just a swordman. Okay, hold on. I'm reading. I'm reading. I don't know what these bars are. I would assume that this is some kind of mana and XP. No, maybe this is XP. I don't know what these bars are. It's not his health, I assume. So this is 2 and 2, and I'm wondering, does that get added to this? It is! Because this was 4 and 4 before. Alright. The goal of the battle is to defeat every unit in the enemy army. They don't trust me at all. It's like going to Subway, and it's like, the goal of a 12-inch sandwich is to eat the whole thing. Oh my god. To achieve this, your creatures must attack the enemy's troops. Got it. Got it. But let me just get out my notebook to make sure I can write this down. The game features creatures with 3 types of attacks. Now, this is interesting. Melee attack. This creature deals damage only when it is close to the target. Long reach attack. Oh, this creature can attack a target 1 hex directly behind adjacent hexes. Wait, what? Okay, now I understand what this picture is communicating. This picture is communicating that if I do this, it will move to this and then attack. At first my brain was like, is this showing that it will attack over this tile? No, I see. And then here it moves here and it attacks over there. Great. Range attack. Creature can attack from any distance unless there's an enemy adjacent to it. However, the damage decreases as the target moves further away. Really? So I'm sorry. I can't just stack overpowered range units until I'm dead. Alright. The stack can't attack at the moment. You can move closer to the enemy. Maximum movement speed distance depends on the creature's speed. Creature making a melee or long-reach attack can both approach and attack on the same turn. Move the mouse around the target. X to select which hex your creature will attack from. Range attacks do not include an approach phase, so ranged creatures must choose between moving or attacking. Ah! Oh! Important any action. An attack, an ability, or a move ends this creature's turn unless otherwise stated. That is good. When your creatures attack an enemy in melee combat, they may receive a counterattack in response. The number of counterattacks is limited. Usually creatures can counterattack only once per round. In certain situations, if you don't want a stack to attack or move, you can use additional tactical options. Let's just wait. Stack delays its action until the end of the current round, allowing the other stack first. This option can only be used once per round. Oh! So, wait is really interesting. So let's imagine that the enemy has a movement range of 6, and I have a movement range of 6, and we're 10 tiles away. I might want to wait and let them move close, so that way I can go in and get the first attack. Interesting. Yeah, so like this guy can move there, this guy can move here. So here's what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to try to do this wait. Cool. So cool. Oh, that's just so cool. All right, I'm going to go here. So I thought it would make the enemies go like all the way to the end, but like I'm clearly wrong, dude. Is this ranged? Melee magic creature? Oh, that's so interesting. Well, I wish I'd read that, because I just walked myself right in range. Alright, you know what? Let's get into range of as many enemies as possible on my turn. I feel good about that. Oh my god, and then they alternate like this? Oh my god! I should literally have done what the tutorial said. But actually, here's what I think. I'm going to tell you what I think because this is my show. I think we're actually just going to completely crush, huh? Alright. Can I cast any awesome spells? No? Well, I'm devastated. Yeah, so I think I want to hit this guy first. See if I can maybe crit. Rats. I'll hit this one. Oh, I lost a guy. See you later, alligator. I lost one. I don't know if you know this. I lost two. That's... I don't want to accept this result. They should actually have this button with an alternative button, including at places like the bank. Congratulations on winning your first battle. It's time you face a weak enemy, but on your journey you'll encounter much stronger foes. To accept that, you'll need a larger army. Nearby you can see the Swordsman Garrison, special buildings where you can hire them. Yes. Now, does this work the same way, where you can hold shift to move them around? So this makes there be one. Oh, I see. Shift makes a number of stacks. So if I click once, it distributes it evenly. Control. I can choose how many stacks, then I can shift-click to make them even. I see. Easy battle. Okay, hold on. Give me a moment. Already worst feature in this game. It doesn't say a few trolls, or many trolls, or lots of trolls, or zounds trolls. It actually shows you the number range. Yeah, where's my throng of trolls? Where's my horde of trolls, dude? How pathetic. They just... It's this generation. They need to be handed all the information. Have they not heard of a wiki? You know what's actually funny is that, like... This is actually a great feature. So for those of you who don't know, in Heroes of Might and Magic 2, and I believe in... Has to be in at least almost all the Heroes of Might and Magic games before this. Like, it would say a few trolls, and you just had to know what the number range was. Or many trolls, or a throng of trolls, or a horde of trolls. And so this would just have a name. And as a kid, you just kind of had to learn what it was by suffering. You think there were wikis in 1997? Get out of here. Oh my god. Oh my god, I've spilled water everywhere. It's devastating to me. This is Mighty Empress. It doesn't show the number because your hero has scouting. Well, let's find out. Shows the organization in 21 squares. Maybe it does. Maybe it has it perfectly set up. So, as a question, if I end the day here, I assume that if I end it... Oh, thank God. Protections. Too far away, huh? No, I'm going to end the day. Oh, it's actually empty? Wait, what if I end the day again? So, it's a new week, and in Here's My Magic, normally things go up on the week! Dude, yes. God, I knew I was a gamer. I was, like, kind of sure of it beforehand, but now I'm positive. Oh, it feels so good. Okay. Wait, what did I just hit? So, if I hit D, skips turn? D, oh my god. We're joking me. WASD is the way you move the map around, and if you step into a fight and you hit D, it skips the turn? They made pan, camera right, and end the turn the same button? When there's already a skip the turn button outside the menu that's on E? W is wait, D is defense. What does space do? It skips the turn as well. Oh, let me tell you something. We are not going to succeed in this game at all. We're hopeless. I mean, that's crazy. That's like if the left turn signal on your car, if you were stopped at a stoplight, would just eject you through the roof of the car. They're like, oh, you just have to know that it's different when you're stopped. Ow, I lost my guys. All right, administer punishments. Okay, bye-bye. The fact that I'm losing swordman here is just incredibly humiliating. 20 on 11-y. And the counterattack, it sucks. I accept the results. Exploring the world and defeating opponents, your hero earns experience points. Once enough experience is gained, the hero levels up. With each new level, the hero receives random improvements to their attributes and selects from one of 3 skills, passive abilities that enhance their overall performance. Choose your skills wisely to strengthen your hero. Heroes with well-thought-out skill combinations will play a major role in your success. Oh, give me a break. Anytime a game says choose wisely, and I'm like, I haven't played your game before. This is really similar to that scene at the end of Indiana Jones, where, like, I absolutely be the one that sipped from the wrong cup and aged all gross. Alright, but let's see what John Johnson wants. Yep. Yeah. Add it. Yes. Yes. Prognosis spells. Yes. Knowledge. Yes. I do know how these things work. Indeed. Yes. Alright. Oh, look at that. These attributes gained from the hero's class. Might heroes are more likely to gain attack and defense. Magic heroes. Ah, might and magic. Very good. Very good. Very good. They said the title in the game. Each skill has 3 tiers. Basic, advanced, and expert. It's just heroes 2 again. As the hero levels up, skill can be advanced as follows. Upon reaching advanced tier, you choose one of 3 sub-skills. What? This is new. Alright. When reaching the expert tier, you choose one of 3 final sub-skills. Each upgrade improves the core effect of the skill. It allows you to tailor your hero to your preferred playstyle. In addition, your hero can gain an elite class. To do so, you'll need to acquire a specific combination of maximum level skills. It's a challenging path, but the reward is worth it. The hero will become significantly stronger or gain powerful new abilities. To find out which skills are required to unlock an elite class, hover your mouse over the class icons. Huh. Huh. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna hover over that. At any point during the game, you can view detailed information about your heroes. Alright. Hero can learn up to tier 3 spells without knowledge, knowing the corresponding school of magic. So John Johnson is a knight. I'm just gonna do advanced scouting. I'm not gonna give him any spell stuff. I will get the new thing. It's tutorial. I don't know why I'm stressed. Freaking out. Okay. Might hero, upon leveling up, most of the time gains attack and defense, along with skills that strengthen the hero's creatures, knows heroic strike, which is used to attack the enemies in battle. Skills damage scales with the hero's level. Wait, I had an ability? Okay. Swashbuckler. Heroic strike deals plus 60 basic damage. Friendly creatures always deal maximum and take minimum damage. Okay, that seems insane. Now, how do I see what this is? Because it's like... it's showing some things, but I want to hover over them. Do they have names? Do I just need to know by the photo? I assume that this is that. What, I have to look at images and remember them with my mind's eye? Oh my god. Biography. Alright. To this way. To castle. End the turn. It's your turn begins. Well done, you completed the first part of the tutorial and now know the basics of the game. In the next tutorial mission, you will learn more advanced features and detailed strategies. I'm fucking impressive. Congratulations, you've successfully completed the first tutorial and learned the basics of the game. More challenging mission is now available, offering a deeper introduction to the mechanics. Select difficulty. Normal. The intended way to play. I feel like the difficulty options should be normal and abnormal. I think that would suit me a little bit more. Welcome to the second tutorial mission. Your goal is to reach the city at the opposite end of the map and capture it. The city is guarded by an AI player. The city is guarded by ChatGPT. It's like... I hear you want to conquer the castle, and you're right to point it out. The city is guarded by an AI player, so prepare your hero and army for the upcoming battle. Start by capturing the nearby mines. They will provide you with resources and become the basis of your economy. Sure. Please let me build. Please let me build. I just want to... Oh my god. Cities are the cornerstone of your progress in the game. Each one is unique and offers vital functions that can empower your forces. Building. Construct new buildings to expand your city's capabilities. Building. Unlock features such as army recruitment, unit upgrades, trading, and more. Construction requires resources and at times specific prerequisites. By default, one building can be built in each city per day. Recruitment, great. The city's core functions is recruitment of troops. Building of creature dwellings allows you to recruit units. Their available numbers replenish at the start of each week. Units from previous weeks will accumulate if not recruited. Upgrading dwellings allow you to enhance your units. Keep in mind, only creatures whose improved dwellings are present in that city can be upgraded there. Yes. All this is familiar. Hire heroes from a tavern. Yeah. Trading resources. Construct a marketplace to exchange. That can help you balance your economy. Yes, yes. Unique faction abilities. Every faction offers distinct advantages. Cities tied to a specific faction provide access to exclusive features that can dramatically shift the game in your favor. Additionally, cities generate gold and accumulate law points, which are used to activate your faction special bonuses. I don't know what law points are. Yeah, my Kathos, I'm a Heroes 2 guy. It's not that I think Heroes 3 is bad. It's that, like, I spent at least 1,000 hours playing Heroes 2 as a kid before Heroes 3 even released. This is interesting. Each city can hold 2 heroes at a time. Really? One in the guest position, this hero is visible to the city and on the global map. One in the garrison, this hero is stationed in the city and disappears from the global map while there. You can freely move heroes and creature stacks between the guest position and the garrison. However, keep the following in mind. Every hero must have at least one creature stack. A hero without an army is considered defeated. It's not because it's boring. I will say, this is an example of something that I feel like can be presented dynamically, or if you try to move units off a hero, the game goes, stop! You can only have one in each stack. Or for neutral squads, creature stacks cannot exist on the map without a hero. Yes, you cannot transfer creatures from the garrison to any guest position. Yep, once transferred by a hero, creature stacks can remain in the garrison. Look at the city. I'm just going to enjoy this for a moment. I mean, I think one of the things that I really like about some of the older school games is that due to technological limitations, they couldn't just have a full world that was like completely rendered. You'd look around and, you know, like in Elden Ring, they have to make sure that like the Erd tree looks good from all these different angles. Back then, you just basically had enough memory to load up a screen, and that was it. And dude, there are still, like, just so many iconic games that have that quality. Of course, point-and-click adventure games have these very highly detailed, painted screens. Final Fantasy VII, with just these gorgeous, like, almost concept art come to life, where you're sort of moving around. The Resident Evil games, where you're walking down a hallway and the camera's here, and then you turn a corner. Now the camera's here at a weird bottom up. And I adored the way that the old Heroes of Might and Magic games would just make this really beautiful, specific angle of a castle. It was so sick. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Capture these, complete intermediary tasks, cool. You know. Oh, does the mouse turn a little bit when I move around? Oh, sick. Mewtwo allows for the recruitment of Ostringers and Marksmen. What is this? 500 gold law points daily? I mean, economy over everything, am I right? Right? TSE says, good evening, Mr. Day9. Thanks for being the warmest and funniest streamer on Twitch and YouTube, together with Grubby. Love you since the king of the beta and daily #1 from a fellow old gamer. Oh, TSE. It's good to see you. I hope you also still have your hair. I abandoned mine. Dude, it's so funny. Like, I feel like every 5 years someone sits me down in my life and is like, well, at some point you're going to grow out of video games. It's time to grow up and get out of that. And every year that passes by, I feel like I am increasingly entrenched in playing video games. Meeting people through games, developing games. Like, just games are great. So let's see here. Solar Temple's probably what I'm going to get, but let's read some Guild of the Six Wands. Or Guild of the Six Winds, I see. So, they will be unavailable until the next day and receive a permanent increase to an attribute of their choice. I feel like this can't be permanent. This is so sick. I'm gonna get Mewtwo after I get Solar Temple. What am I doing wrong? I want to construct it so bad I want to construct it. Am I doing something right? Am I actually washed up? Oh, pick one. Oh. Oh, reading what's on the card explains the card. I don't know what astrology points even are. I don't know what law points even are. I'll just get this since I know what it is. Economy plays a central role. You'll encounter many sources of income. Ooh, nice little art. Cities are the most important. Certain buildings within a city generate resources automatically. The primary resource produced daily is gold, used for construction, recruitment, and everything else. Constructing specific buildings will increase daily gold income. They also unlock the ability to harvest and do other things. Great. Hey! Now it tells me what they do. And actually, I don't mind this. Like, my ideal is it doesn't tell me anything, and then I just start getting the chance to buy stuff. So, Law Points, a special resource required to activate your faction's unique bonuses. Astrology Points, a special resource that increases the level of the Magic Observatory and allows you to unlock and upgrade powerful global map spells. Ah. To boost daily gold, law, or astrology point production, upgrade your city's central structures. Cities aren't the only source of those resources. You can acquire them through other means as you explore the world. I think this is actually really interesting, particularly the astrology points. This is something that I have seen in a number of strategy games that, like, teching has been flattened out of a lot of modern strategy games as an option that you can or can't do. So if you think about something like an RPG, you can't rush to level 4 spells in D&D. Your character needs to level up, and once you're like, I don't remember what the number is for which version, but it's like once your character hits level 10, you can learn your first level 4 spell. And that's it. And there's this weirdness if you give too much freedom to someone to let them tech. And this showed up a lot in Heroes of Might and Magic 2, where you could just, like, rush for a level 5 mage guild and have a spell that was so powerful you'd show up to a fight, nuke the enemy army with a spell, go to the next fight, nuke the enemy army with a spell, walk somewhere to replenish your mana, like at a well, go back out, nuke the enemy with a spell. So this is really interesting that what they did is they've sort of made it more like XP, or they've made it a little bit more like just a progression on a track. This increases the level of Magical Observatory and allows you to unlock and upgrade. So now it's just a fixed progression up to make sure that my early spells happen early, my mid spells happen mid, my late happens late. And I'm sure there's ways to get jumps in that, but even jumps that are controlled seem very sensible from a designer's perspective. I mean, hell, even something like in Dota, the Aghanim's Shard, which is an interesting kind of tech option for heroes, the game just says, can't buy it till 15 minutes. Just can't show up in the laning phase. Done. That's all there is to it. So, So what is this? Oh, right click is buy. So can I click around on things? Alright, let's do this. Where's the archery range, you think? Alright. Backseat me, everyone. Where's the archery range? I want to click on it. You just clicked it? Oh, sorry. I misspoke. Where's my swordman? Where's my swordman man's at? Is there like a barracks or something? Oh, there it is. I see it. It's being covered by my intermediary tasks. Sick. Dude, look at this guy. With his hat. What, with his helmet? Alright. To explore the world, you will come across things that you can touch. Don't read what they do, just click it. You got it, video game. On the global map, you'll encounter neutral squads, hostile creatures that guard valuable items, important objects, or passageways to new territories. Neutral squads can feature one or more creatures at the same time. Oh, that's new. That's new. I'm used to just Zounds peasants. Creature model at the top represents the strongest stack in this army. Hover your cursor over to see the creature types and suspected amounts of guards you'll face. Also pay attention to the estimated difficulty of the battle. This indicator shows just how much you're going to suffer if you ignore it. The neutral squads in your hero's armies can include a wide variety of creatures. Each creature has its own, blah, 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 blah. Great. Oh, a campfire. Oh, these are resources. Got it. Now, if I hold Alt, I think the Alt button is just brilliant here. I love that. Easy battle. Great. I'm gonna fight. Yeah, let's just do... Why not? Alright. Skip turn. Skip turn. Skip turn. Skip turn. Dude, now we're talking. All right, so let me just hit D. Shoot her. Nice. Oh my god, now we're playing Heroes of Might and Magic. Just sitting there from a distance, plonking on him. What is this? Oh, there's the spell book. One way to win a battle is by casting spells. See, I love this sort of dynamic tutorial. You just click the button and boom, up it goes. In your creature's turn, you can here use your spell book to cast the desired spell. There are 4 schools of magic, each containing a different type of effect. Here's can cast up to 1 spell from each school per round. Oh, from each school? From each school? Okay. Songs of Conquest had a really unusual mana system that felt very gameable to me, where you had, like, multiple different colors of mana. And blue spells needed blue mana. Yellow spells needed yellow mana. And each creature on the battlefield would generate some amount of mana. So this one might generate +1 blue a day. This might generate +1 yellow a day. And I remember you could actually take a 6 stack and break it into 6 singleton stacks and get 6x the mana generation benefit. And that, like, on paper was kind of cool. The idea that I could, like, do a mix of things. But it just felt very degenerate, where I was just deliberately trying to break up my stacks into vulnerable little bits in order to generate the shit out of mana, which, on one hand, I can imagine someone going, oh, well, that's an interesting trade-off, isn't it? And I don't know, the trade-off's weird, you know? Like, this makes a ton more sense to me, because a critique I've heard of, especially some of the older Heroes games, is that just casting 1 spell per round was so restrictive. So I love this idea of casting from different schools, and I'm going to work under the assumption that it's difficult to master all the schools, so it's not just like I get 4 awesome spells for free. I might have 2 awesome spells in category A and B, not anything good in C and nothing in D, which I think would be sick. If you cast a spell, it'll become unavailable for several rounds. Really good. Really, 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 really good. Oh my god, that's so good. I really like that. I really, really like that. That's awesome. Ah, because dude, I remember just like nuking them with the same spell every single time. That's also really good. Because, like, again, if you had 12 spells in your spell book in Heroes 2, you would just cast 1 repeatedly. Blessing. Weakening Ray. Moves one counterattack charge from the target enemy. Oh, interesting. Daylight magic, Nightshade magic, Arcane magic, Primal magic, Neutral magic. Feels all precise more intentions of all neutral squads than 24. Oh. You know, there's another thing that I just want to say that I love about this game. Oh, everyone's telling me you can only cast 1 spell normally. That's fine. I'm sure it's like you can cast a second spell. It still has to be in a different school, maybe. It's fine. One of the things I've always loved about the Heroes games, and even playing it right now, is it's just drenched in systems and complexity. And when you first sit down to play it, it's like, wait, what do you mean that I do base building to make units, to attach it to a hero that then battles other units, and the hero levels up and can equip items that affect the units and then cast spells onto the battle, and there's like however many 8 different resources that you're trading, and also now we're going to add law points and astrology points, and the map is covered with these sort of adventure-y, exploration-y mechanics, and there's like 8 different factions or whatever there is. Like on paper it sounds like too much, but then once you've played it for just a little bit, it's the greatest thing of all time. No! Don't counterattack me! Dodge this, you bastard. Many creatures have abilities. Special active skills that can deal damage, strengthen friendly creatures, weaken enemy creatures, or more. Thank God. Unless stated otherwise, using an ability will end the creature's turn. To use abilities, units need focus, which accumulates during the battle. Love this. When a stack... This is what I mean. Like, remember I was just talking about, like, complexity, where it's just like, well, I think there's too many mechanics in the game. No, give me more mechanics. That's why I play strategy games. To use abilities, units need focus, which accumulates during the battle. When the stack attacks or takes damage from an enemy, it generates 1 focus point for its army. Really, you gain focus with damage. Great. Accumulating 6 focus points, you get a focus charge, which can be spent to activate abilities. Different abilities require different amounts of focus charge to activate. The required amount is shown on the ability icon. Oh, I see. That's what those little yellow pips are. Using the ability, it enters a cooldown and becomes unavailable for several rounds. Great. Cooldown duration is equal to the ability's activation cost. Really? Okay, I mean, that's probably fair. Many creatures have powerful abilities that significantly alter the course of battle. Use focus wisely. Yeah. Your hero can also use active abilities which require focus. Ah, I see. These abilities follow the same rules as creature abilities. After use, they enter cooldown. Use your hero's active abilities at any point during your creature's turn. Using your hero's ability does not end the creature's turn. All heroes start with a simple ability that deals damage to enemy targets. Other abilities are unlocked. And where is this creature's... I already know everything there is to know. I'm the greatest gamer of all time. Okay, so now I'm understanding this interface. This creature has this set of abilities on this side. So these 5 are for this creature. Here's me and my hero on this side. And this is my mana. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now you get 2 ore a day. Love to see it. I'm gonna work my way back to this. Here's Might and Magic. The gameplay is divided into days, weeks, and months. To succeed, use your resources wisely. Let's see how similar it is to Heroes 2. Move your heroes carefully, keeping in mind their limited movement points. Explore the map and interact with important objects. Recruit troops to strengthen your heroes' armies. Yep. Construct new buildings. Yep. To develop a city, you can just go to it. Yep. Start of each new day, several important events take place. Movement is replenished. You can construct new buildings. Temporary effects expire every 7 days. A new week begins every 4 weeks, marks the start of a new month. These time intervals also trigger major game events, most notably creature growth. The number of units available for recruitment increases in cities. Special objects. Great. Cool. It's all the same. Use multiple heroes to explore the map efficiently and quickly. Well, actually what I do is I have one hero I do care about, and another hero that is a mule bringing creatures and supplies to the one I do care about. Alright, and here's Mind Magic. You can quickly use multiple. Yeah. Each hero has their own level and set of skills. Yup. Control only a limited number of heroes at a time. Sure. If you lose control of cities, the maximum number of heroes decreases, and you may lose the ability to recruit new ones. Ah. Yeah. Basic righteousness. Leah, the untethered one. Oh, it's a portal exit. Mournwell. Or Mournwall, excuse me. That was Mournwell. It's like the Givewell Foundation, but it's about being really bummed out about the state of things. Alright. Quickly, I want you to touch it. Alright. Get my guy here. I want you to trade. Yeah, so let's do this. Get these guys over here. Nice. Perfect. Leah, I'm pleased to announce you're going to be spending a lot of time just picking up stuff off the ground. Alright, let's get ready to build. Produce 1,000 gold daily? What? I mean, I'm going to do this a lot. Now, do I want gold, law, or a we always want gold. Actually, what are some of the other things here? And what are... This is alchemical dust, mercury, crystals, gems. So let me look around here a little bit. Mm-hmm. Yes. Great. All spells are ranked by tier from 1st to 5th. By default, all heroes can learn and cast 1st and 2nd tier spells. To access higher spells, they must first develop proficiency in the corresponding magic school, which is acquired like all other skills. Some artifacts will allow heroes to ignore that restriction. Great. There are also neutral spells that do not belong to any school. These spells have unique acquisition conditions. Most often they are unlocked through skills and sub-skills. Great. Oh, yeah. Huh. Oh, yeah. So, I am curious then, what happens? So, the next thing that I want to do is it says unlock 7 random tier 1 spells in the Magic Observatory and the ability to spend dust to upgrade tier 1 spells or unlock additional ones. When heroes visit the city, all unlocked tier 1 spells are added to their spellbook. That's pretty clever. To say, you get random stuff here, but also don't worry no matter what. Oops. Oh, God. Oh, shit. But also, no matter what, you can unlock more stuff. Because, you know, I was talking about tech tree problems before, about, like, ooh, you want to make sure that it's restricted in some way, that there's some controls. And obviously, one of the ways that you can apply controls is to just make the resource costs insanely prohibitive to get these higher tier things. But I think another thing that's interesting is that the flip side problem of tech tree stuff is, how do we make the player tech? It's really interesting, this problem in a strategy game where you want to give someone all these options to do all these things. You often want them to do the thing a little bit, but not too much. Something in between is just right. And again, I think RPGs are amazing with this, where it's like, you get experience by just existing. And yes, there's ways to get more, but just if you do stuff, you're going to level up. And that means that everyone gets to have the low tier, the mid tier, the high tier spells happen at the right time. And dude, in the old Heroes games, you had to just get so lucky. You'd be like, all right, I'm going to get a Mage Guild level 3, and if I don't get spell X, I'm screwed. But I think that this is actually quite cleverly explained, but I'm kind of making some assumptions, so maybe I don't get it. Unlock 7 random tier 1 spells in the Observatory. And I can also go here and buy things in the Observatory. I don't know where the currency is in this Observatory. Where is my money? Click on spell icon to unlock or upgrade it, but like, how do I see what the money is? How do I understand? All right, so here it's saying that I need 500 more astrology points. Where are my astrology points? I would not be surprised if I had to build this just to see this. So I'm just going to work into that assumption. Alright. Back to adventuring. Why not experience? Oh, dude, let's go. Let's do an easy battle. What does this do? Magic creature, melee attack, flying. Great. Ooh, this creature's attack increased by 5, initiative by 1. Caw! Sweet. It doesn't matter where you go. Let's get this guy's kind of like this. Wait, why do I have a stack of 14? Whoops. Whatever. Oh, dude. Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna... Oh, I can just go attack this? Why is it showing my movement range? Oh, it can't fly anywhere. That's what this means. This is movement ignores obstacles and traps. I was assuming that it meant that it also ignored distances as well. Cool. D, D, D. And shoot her! Holy moly. Well, that is a bit bad. D, D, D. Alright. Good. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hit wait on all these guys. Wait. Oh, it does go after the guy? Wait, how does this work? Huh. This is now different than I thought, but that's fine. Because I'll now have my 26-man hit him. Nice. Detonated. I accept the result. Da-da-da-da. Is that any of my things? Advanced defense seems awesome. I like defense. Oh, I'm already at level 2. Oh. Basic righteousness, basic scouting. Sure. Give me that. Alright, let's just look at what it does. Pauper's Glory. And you also have sets in this game? This is the game. This is the game, dude. Oh, dude, this is the game. +1 morale. Ugh. So, why do I not have 1 morale from having them all from the same troop, I wonder? Alright. My God, I'm so happy. Okay. Actually, let's exit out of this, and I want you to go get wood. That is so pleasant. All right. All right, basically just as expert defense. Oh, dude, I might want to do that. Okay, hold on. Oh, I think that's advanced diplomacy. Provides a chance of neutral squads offering to join the hero's army for gold instead of fighting them. I mean, I always hated diplomacy as a child. I mean, I despised that shit as a kid. Oh, I see. It's showing that in a little icon that it helps with that. Well, I'm just going to get expert defense because I love being yoked. Enemy creatures deal -1. Friendly creatures take -10% magic damage. Bonus is doubled if the hero knows diplomacy. Well, I'm going to get that then. I didn't even look at what I was fighting up against. I've enjoyed this awkward formation before. I'll just do this. Caw. All right. I want to hit him. Oh, this is such a nightmare. I'm going to play this game forever, aren't I? Alright, let's go ahead and have the mule claim some resources. Seems good. Go ahead and get this stuff. So it looks like this stream doesn't really do very much. Okay, to the castle. Oh, I can just build this? Dude, I love income. I love income. Oof. Yeah, this is going to be difficult because I'm super excited about playing here Age of Empires 2 more. I'm probably going to stream this tomorrow. Capture gold mine, you got it. Oh, didn't hit E. 10% movement is good. And what happens if you get yourself all clericed up? Enemy hero can use each spell only once per battle. All the hero spells always cost 0? Yes. Special resource required to improve. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I mean... Sheriff, I hear you, sweetheart. 10 to 19. Sweetheart. Come on. Come here. Oh. BT Liar says Olden Era kept me up till 4 a.m. last night. Been a while since I've been this into a game. Yeah. 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 So let me look at this. So marketplace. You can go hard as hell down that. Actually, I'm going to upgrade these two. So, actual backseat question that I'd love an answer to. Yeah, come here. Stop. Just pick a shoulder. That's one I was going to suggest. So, in Heroes 2, ouch, ouch, ow, ow. The way that it would work is that if you built, like, a garrison, and then the week rolled over, and you got a bunch of swordmen, you could upgrade the garrison. And then all of the creatures there would also get upgraded. Does it work that way here, or is it like... Okay. That's good. It's very good news. So I already have the garrison and the muse, so I'm going to get the hippodrome. Yeah, go ahead and... Yeah, get in there. Okay, so I'm currently indisposed for about 5 to 10 minutes. What shall we talk about while I pet Sheriff? Because here's the thing, if I don't actually give her... And our moment is done. You have to pay the cost for the upgraded units. Yeah. I'm totally okay with the cost, because I've been going ham on gold. The thing that I'm worried about is losing out on the production. Honestly, this easy battle is, like, so nice. Ship it. Ship it. During advantage, you expand your territory. Yeah. Possession of neighboring areas guarded when the battle to clear the way. After that, capture the city located in the new area. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Something like this is fine. Ranged attack. Okay. Go, go, go! Shoot her! 15 of them are dead. 3 of them are dead. I'm not going to stand for this. Do I have a spell that can give bonus movement or anything? Alright. Here we go. Time to shoot her. Another 2! You hate to see it. Alright, so now we're going to be all upon him. So how much damage does it do? 5 to 9 with 11 attack? I mean, 4 of that's coming from my hero, John Johnson. I'm about to say something controversial. Are you ready? I think one of the best parts about this tutorial is that there hasn't been lots of story and characters thrown in my face. I genuinely think you gotta be really careful with story in games lately. Because, and here's my statement. The number of CRPGs that I've played that opens up with an awesome sequence and some really cool combat, and then does dangle an interesting story question in front of me. Like, oh, I want to go explore the world and figure out the answer to this question. And then you get to the momentum-annihilating town that has 70 people, and each of them has a backstory, including the drunkard, who's out by the docks, muttering to himself. 15,000 dialogue lines that you're going through. And all of a sudden, by the time you get to the end of it, yes, I've learned a lot of mythology and lore and so on and so forth, but God, have I not been playing a game and I'm so bored. Like, yeah, Mass Effect was that way for me. Yeah, like, Mass Effect, literally a 10 out of 10 game, one of my favorite games of all time. I remember playing through that badass opening sequence and getting to the Citadel. And there's cool characters there, you know. Some cool things that occur. But, I mean, it was like 3 hours of just wandering around talking to people. And then you get to this universe map, and then awesome things happen, and I couldn't stop playing till the very end. But I remember getting to the Citadel, and I would play it for like 20 minutes and be like, and putting it down. And I remember there was a winter break where I didn't bring my PC home, which of course is like, you know, my lifeblood. And I said, I need to make myself beat all these Xbox 360 games. And I remember getting past that momentum-destroying Citadel and being like, oh, I'm so delighted. And it was so great. And I think that especially for a game like this, that for me it's about the system-y nature and exploring things and making the number go up with my troops and my money and all this stuff. Like, I'm so happy that this game is just letting me play the game. And I recognize that it's a tutorial. But, you know, I have played through tutorials where it's like, all right, you are Howard Dingbat of the Dingbat clan, and Molly Doorknob is going to talk to you a little bit about the history of the Dingbat clan. And I'm like, next, but I'm not trying to skim it too fast, because maybe there's important information for me that I really should read. And then it just, like, eventually, after 18 lines of dialogue, it's like, oh no! The Dingbat clan has been destroyed by neighboring elves. And then you actually have to fight elves for a little bit. And then Molly comes back and it's like, oh no, the Doorknob clan has been destroyed too. And oh my God, they have a conversation back and forth. You know I do anything for you, Molly Doorknob. And I'm like, I don't care about Molly Doorknob at all. I'm upset that she didn't die with the rest of her clan, so that way I can get back to just playing a game without dialogue. And again, I do love story games. I do think that that's awesome and marvelous. And I think that Baldur's Gate 3 did like just an insane job of making the story feel like you were actually playing a game. I, 'Cause, 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 Oh, dude, this is so sick. Gives gold wood and ore after defeating its guard. I might wait a little bit. It says that there's a fight there. I'll wait a week. What are these? Why not? Oh, I see. Literally, it's the same building. So I'm trying to time my buildings, because I have 2 more days left in the week. Build this today, and then tomorrow I'll get the Sun Drop Chapel. And maybe I did actually miscount this by 1. What's this? I don't even see this because it's here. The golden calf? Alright, I can get some gems here. Dude, look at my movement speed. Woo! Woo! Love to see that. Is this just like I can build this? I don't see this resource anywhere at all. I love my little thing. Oh my god. Schmagegi, it's so good. It's so good. I'm literally changing plans this week to stream it more. I'm giving away the cats. I'm moving to Idaho so I can spend all my time gaming. Have I hit the edge of the world? Lethal battle. Sick. Dude, you get this dead fish thing? Fish to the face. Very well. There's not that much else for me to do with this hero. And I might be, like, overly juicing my hero, to be honest. Oops. That's a lot of gold. Dust? Dust. This is the conversion chamber. This is a once per week. Okay. Alright, I think she'd be of great use up here, but I'm just going to have her go up to town. You know, I'm gonna do this. It tells you. Oh, that's so different. You come across special guarded objects. Battles with these guards differ from standard battle maps due to the unique placement of both your army and the enemy's troops. These encounters, your forces may be surrounded by the enemy, or in some cases, you may have the advantage of surrounding the enemy yourself. Victory in such battles rewards you with valuable prize. So I think something like this seems fine. Sure. So if I click like this, it'll just be like, no, you can't go that far. Ranged attack? Yeah, I think I'll just guard her. This is going to be a hell of a fight. Oh my god, that's so sick. Yeah, hit me. I'll hit you right back. Okay. So, I probably want to go hit this guy first. Hit here. Extra turn. Love to see that. The morale is so high. Slice then dice, dude. This guy is accepting some results here. Now, which of John Johnson's paths do we wish to do? Not this one. +2 sight radius. Does have luck. Love to see that. I mean, I don't have to. I mean, you know, I'm just going to do basic offense. It seems fine. Oh, and I just get it. Yo, that's insane. Main counter portals. Ooh. Each portal is always connected to another portal. Some portals are connected to your local public pool. So here's what we're actually going to do. Last for the recruitment of Inquisitors? Oh, I think we might have to do this. So, I feel like I'm teching up too much. So, question about the way that upgrading works. If I upgrade to the Garrison 2, I can't just upgrade when I'm out on the field. I have to go all the way back home. Yes? Oh my god, Baco Taco. Oh, I just saw Taco Tuesday. We're gonna do some things. There's some stuff we're gonna do. What up, Striker Chris? Not in town. So I'm actually gonna be upgrading these existing ones. When certain conditions are met, your creatures can be upgraded into more powerful ones. Each faction has 2 distinct upgrade paths, offering flexibility in how you build your army. Upgrade creatures come with improved stats, new abilities. Each upgrade path supporting a playstyle. Creature upgrades are performed in cities. There are 2 ways you can do this. Use the Upgrade Creatures button. Double-click specific stack to open its details window and press Upgrade. You can only upgrade creatures in a city that has the corresponding upgrade dwellings built. Beyond the standard upgrade system, there may be alternative upgrade methods, such as special objects on the global map that offer unique transformations. So, I guess I will just... leave her there. I'm going to end here. These guys can't move anymore. This can't move anymore. This is already built. Yep. So let's do this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be like, let's get the Muse too. So if I get all these guys, let me first... Oh, right-click, that's correct. So, fine art. So, Creatures here started by one, most creatures in their army. Oh, that's so sick. Double shot, but this has more initiative? Why not? Seems dope. Let's double click on these guys, and how do these get upgraded again? This is double strike. Dude, Sons of Aegis seems so cool. I think Sons of Aegis just is so sweet. So I'm going to get that. So, oops, accidentally bought that, but that's totally fine. And what happens with these? Whenever this creature gains positive effects, it gets +1 damage to the end of turn. I don't think I need this right now. An inner glow? Yeah. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look, and I think I'm just good there. So I'm going to stop by the sawmill. I knew I clicked on the wrong thing. And let's go ahead and touch this. I'm going to want lots of gold here. I'm going to go to this battle, and then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have them meet here and kind of trade troops, and then bring the other ones back for upgrades, and then start fighting things. Oh, dude, I have cavalry? Dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah! Alright. Wait. Shoot her! Nice. Valorant says, Dear Day9, I asked my Red Alert Magic 8 Ball if Day9 would play Yuri's Revenge this year. I expected it to reply affirmative or unable to comply, but instead it said low power. Dude. Oh my god, dude, did I? I really am playing Heroes of Might and Magic, aren't I? You hate to see it. Okay. And back out again. Is there anything that I can even build here that I'd want to? I think, like, I am not going to overthink this. By the way, I just love... Can I say, I love in the very first mission where I'm getting to build a base. It's just... Look at this! Look at this glorious tech tree. It's not hidden. Yeah, Yuri's Revenge is going to happen this year. Age of Empires 2, Yuri's Revenge. There's a few other one-off RTS streams that I want to do. Warcraft 3. Gonna do all that stuff. It is going to be delayed 2 to 3 days as I play Here's My Magic. Alright, let's go here. So we're going to do this in a couple steps, where you are going to take this and this. Don't have a way to upgrade cavalry. So, oh, it's so nice that I can just, like, organize them however I want here. Now, what she's going to do is she's going to go all the way back this way, while our hero continues to... Easy battle? Well, I mean, if it says it's easy, may as well. So these are good at any range. Oh, okay. So, wait, shoot. Those guys are pretty tanky. Holy shit, I love high morale. Alright. Three to 5 damage. So sick. God, that was so sick. I want to save my money for a little bit. This is some advanced gaming that some of you might not even be familiar with, what it's like to be an advanced gamer. Whoops, didn't mean to click that. Sure. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my main dude, and I'm going to come back up here to all of these, maybe. Oh, whoops. Missed the ore. Well, since I get to see what's in it. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell no. That sucks. Alright. Archer in the middle. Marksman, what are these guys? Ostringer? Sure. Yeah, we'll cast it on this guy. Let's go. Very good. Oh, is this giving me the prediction of what it thinks will happen? Oh. Well, I'm really not used to that. Whoa. Whoa. Kill between 4 and 6, kill between 3 and 4. None of these guys are close to me? Dude, hell yeah. Dude, hell yeah. So this one is closest to my stuff. Yeah, this actually turned out great. Okay, bye-bye. Oh my god, wait, griffins are so insane in this game! Okay, so how much damage is going to do? Is this going to kill all 10? Dude, I need to look at the stats of these units. I haven't even been paying attention. Oh. Dude, I didn't lose anything. I'm insane. I accept this result. I mean, leadership does seem really good, but if I get leadership, does that lock me out? I mean, whatever. I just got that. That's great. So now I'm going to go collect from these places. I'm going to go take Leah, return back home, to upgrade my stuff. Hell yeah! Okay. So, dude, double click. try Holy Ablution. No, I'm not gonna do anything at all, because I literally completely neglected to get those. Marksmen seem tight. Dude, I actually have so much stuff. Alright, let's make Inquisitors then. So I realize I'm getting distracted because I'm supposed to get this gold mine that's right by my thing, and I'm just like off doing whatever I want. But this is kind of why I'm playing these games. You know what I mean? All right. What I want you to do. Actually, I will have her do one. I will have her do one. Alright, so... Oh my god, 95 health? 15 on the Sun's Aegis? Dude, but these guys look so badass. Oh yeah, Swordman. Okay, you get to hide at the back. Hide behind the archers. No, I'm such a coward. This is what I've been waiting on? Dude, one shot, high morale, you know what I mean? D. What? Oh, the effects in this game are so cool. I waited way too long, dude. Oh my god. Alright. I actually realize I'm like as rich as a boy can be. I need 75. Alchemical dust, huh? Alright, well, I guess I'll do this. Alright. I'm so glad that the enemies always want to fight instead of running away. Oof. Oh, I quite like the fucking effects in this game. Jeez. Oh, I feel so good. Oh, show me the effect. Oh my god, what a beating. Dude, just crushing defeats. This is what makes life worth living. Well, I don't see a reason not to do that yet. You know what? Well, I'm being... This is actually interesting. Like, the movement speed is such that I probably do actually want two built-up heroes. So, you know, maybe I'll just operate under that. What do these guys do? 10 to 14? Holy moly. Dude, this is so awesome. This is the best game of all time. Oh, dude. Oh, my God. Alright, here he goes. Jousting speed! I love cavalry. Dude, knights in Heroes 2 were like my favorites alongside necromancers. Alright. And the knights were terrible. They were just awful. Okay. Yeah, cool. Cool, yeah, okay, yeah. Alright, here we go. Oh, there's a path there. I see. Derp. Derp. I feel so strong, I feel so badass. Go home to get more troops. And then I just do want to be building these economics. I don't trade artifacts, man. Cavalry at the front. Marksmen are going to be in the middle. Something like this. I mean, I don't think it matters. Oops, I skipped the turn. Well, that is a problem I'm going to encounter a lot. Just swordman, man. Yeah, let's shoot this. Oh my god, it's so unfair. Oh my god, I am broken. Let me tell you, I play strategy games not for the strategy, but to feel like I'm so huge. Let me see this. What's my morale at? It's just... Wait, it's 3 morale. Oh, let me D my way through this turn. So swollen. Hero gains 2 morale? Yes, I'd love to. Friendly creatures chance to take an additional turn increase by 1% for each point of morale. This bonus is doubled if the hero knows battlecraft. Morale is reduced by 1. Let's see. So I'll do the 1% increase. Yeah, I'm paying for that, dude. Oh my god. My hero is just, he's just so juiced. Look how huge his numbers are. He's got numbers for days. I love his numbers. Dude, let me just do easy battle after easy battle. I'm not here for a challenge. I'm here to feel big. I love this. This is so great. This is the greatest thing of all time. Okay, so, first things first, let's... Thank you. Don't know why I wasn't loading. Reduces 5 out of chemical dust daily. So, this. Not doing no upgrading at all, man. Screw that. Wait, who still has movement? Oh my god, I'm so anxious now. What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? Did I miss something? Borg Leader, happy 180 months in a row, Borg Leader. 180 months to subbing to this channel. I don't even know how many months that is, or how many years that is. That's... I do. That's 15 years? Is that right? Is it actually 15 just a clean 15? Damn. That's so sick. 15 years. Borg leader. 15 years of supporting this channel. That's so good. Oh, I didn't take the troops. All right. Anything else I can buy, though? Borg leader just gifted 9 subs. Oh my god, great for branding and for my morale. Dude, thank you, Borg leader. Dude, thank you for supporting the channel for 15 years, literally. 15 years is just an insane amount of time. Thank you. For allowing me the opportunity to just play video games in front of a camera. Well, there's no thank you. Dude, all we want to do here is just keep everyone nice. Nice little bits of company. Talk about video games. And have ourselves a nice little time. Oops, I hit D. Absolutely roasted. Why not XP, huh? So let's go up here first. I think I'll be able to just polish this off really quickly. There it says, aren't you running ads? Because for some reason I'm not running ads on your stream. Like, not really, honestly. I hardly ever run ads. There's the automatic ads that play when you join the stream, but I just don't run ads during it. If you'd like to support, subscriptions are greatly appreciated. Or if my game comes out, buy it. But, you know, I don't decry any streamer for running ads to generate revenue. It's like very normal. But, you know, when I'm live, I tend to just be here the whole time. Totally lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Yeah, I don't decry any streamer for like running ads or anything like that. When I'm here on stream, I tend to just be here talking the whole time. I like the idea that you would come in and get to enjoy the content enough to where you would do a Twitch sub or a YouTube sub, something like that. I like that a lot more. Like, here, maybe I'm a little bit antiquated, but I genuinely like the business model where the customer comes up to you and the customer says, I'll pay you money for that thing. And the business goes, here's the thing, and then it's done. Advertising, I think, has its place and makes sense. Honestly, like, one of my favorite forms of advertising is watching one of my friends play a game on a sponsored segment that I never would have seen otherwise. And that makes sense to me because that's like them playing for 2 to 4 hours. And I'm actually getting to see what the product is like. It's like a deep dive. It's way better than just like, you know, if I'm streaming and then all of a sudden there's an ad for like Coca-Cola that shows up that then goes away and now we're back, right? Where it feels like someone, a third party just kind of stepped in and waltzed out. I much more so like the idea of I make a thing and sell it to the customer gives me money, and there's a two-person relationship there. So, I don't know. Like, I could run ads. I could, like, take a break midstream and run some advertisements, like, certainly. But I don't know. My preference is to do that as little as possible. Oh, I'm getting this thing next. Freedy says, but you're giving away the thing for free, which is a crazy business model if you think about it. Yeah. It's worked so far. I'd love to end my turn, thank you. Let us meet. Alright, I don't think anything can stop me. Alright, that's the wrong one. Superb. Really good. Super happy about that. And I wanted her to go this way anyways, but... You know, so you're still in the mindset of where you had to pay to stream. Like, I mean, look. Streaming has its challenges. It can be very difficult at times. There's a lot of intensity of the internet that's just in your face all the time, and you do have to get used to that. But I am under no illusions that I am playing video games on a broadcast and people are providing me money to support that. I'm a very lucky person, in other words. And so, I don't know, I'm under no illusions that this is a very blessed thing that I get to do. So I like the idea that anyone can participate in this entertainment for free. So that way, as many people are reaping the benefit as possible, and as long as some people are providing subscriptions or any other form of support, great. That seems awesome. Bird says, it's not really lucky you worked your butt off for decades. Yeah, I do work my absolute ass off. But I also believe that just because I work hard at something doesn't mean that I deserve something, you know? I also think that there's a lot of incredible fortune that just happened in order to make this occur, such as the release of StarCraft 2 perfectly aligning with the release of streaming as a general thing that people can do. Like, I happen to obsess over one game in one genre. Well, one game for like 15 years leading up to that. That just incidentally happened to have its sequel. Where, like, right away, I was at one of the top levels of expertise in a game that had just launched on a service that people were just tuning into. I mean, Twitch early on was like almost all StarCraft. I mean, I had no hand in that shit. Crossix says, you are great. Love from Ukraine. Hey, Slava Ukraini. Crossix, mwah. Hope you're all holding up all right there in Ukraine, man. I've donated as much as I can. I'm still rooting for you to get all your territory back and for the invasion to end. Sincerely, if you ever need a place to come by and, you know, just get a brief little temporary reprieve, we're always here for you, Crossic. 100%. Where am I going with any of this? Yeah, but I don't know. I like to not... My preference is to not run ads and to generate money in other ways. In a small part, just because if I'm watching a stream and there's an amazing team fight in Dota and then, like, an ad comes up, I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, well. And then it comes back and a whole team's dead, and I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll have to figure out how to use Twitch clips on my TV. You know. So let's see here. I'm going to have you go up this way to do these things. Get these for free. Hey, look. Resources that I missed. Oh, I can just construct this, I see. Only this. Cool. Ghost has got time for a StarCraft-related question from Mini Burner. I would love to hear it. I'd love that. And, you know, Mini Burner, I know you posted some StarCraft stuff, but I keep missing it or getting distracted. Because this game is really good. Also, Ghost says, Mini Burner says, hey, Day9, I was watching the GSL, and in the series between Rogue and Percival, I thought, oh my god, if the daily was still running, this totally would have been an episode. Made a replay analysis in the format. How you ran the daily, mostly for myself, but I'd be lying if a small part of me didn't hope that you'd see it at some point. I believe you sent me a message about it. Oh yeah, and then you said I already sent you a message about it yesterday. Should do thank you for putting up with, but I wanted to give it one last shot before shutting up about it. Oh yeah, no, please, feel free to ping me again about it. Like, just because I'm not responding the first time, like, I see my messages that are there, and I can hover over and see if there's one from Mini Burner, but I kind of let all my messages build up and then go and spend, like, 30 minutes just answering all of them. But yeah, feel free to ping again. And, dude, that is one thing that I always wish that I had access to, was replays from GSL. Because that stuff is, God, that stuff was so sick. Angels, Jesus, that's expensive. There's nothing here? There was nothing in the castle the whole time? Oh my god, what? What? I mean, this is the same level of disappointment than when I showed up for the date and realized I was the only one who thought it was a date. Like, I'm in college. It's the first time I've ever bought cologne. Like, why did I buy fucking cologne when you don't even think it's a fucking date? What? We require more Vespine gold. I can't believe it. Absolutely furious. In addition to moving around the map, you can encounter enemy heroes. A battle will occur. A special type of battle. Battle in which you'll be shocked to find out that you couldn't have done that in the first place. Noctua Vivo says, dude, smelling really good to hang out with a friend is awkward. I know! And it's like a dinner place where, you know, I think it's a date. My date doesn't think it's a date. And the waiter is just going, I may as well assume it's a date. Like, it's a fucking nightmare, dude. That was just like it was capturing that castle. I'm reliving a very specific memory, and I am not letting this go. Yes, give me gold. Gold, yes. All right. In you go. Look, it's you. Lee Salvato. Oh. Ha. Alright, let's send the mule back. And away we go. This brand new castle. I can't wait to build some stuff at it. I don't want to build this. I want to build. Oops. Mother's Superior and Excommunicators? Yeah, I'm building that shit. Why not? Why not? You know, I'm going straight for the hero. The enemy has finished placing creatures and is waiting for you. Alright. Cavalry in the front, marksman in the middle, griffins in the front. This dude's here. Well, that's a bit of a pain. Alright. Alright, wait. I mean... detonated so easily. Dude, this is actually an issue. Our morale is too high. I keep getting extra turns. What? You killed 2 of my guys? Oh my god, my marksmans! I don't even know that this one had range. That's because I took no opportunities to read. Dude. I bet you I'm gonna get high morale. Here it comes. Watch this. Alright. Bonk. Get excommunicated. You know, I don't even care. Alright, we're gonna go the distance, we're gonna get high morale and kill him. We're gonna go the distance, we're gonna get high morale, we're gonna kill him. We're gonna go the... Alright, that'll do. Oh, 3 morale, let's go. Friendly creatures gain 1 initiative. Oh! Whenever a friendly creature gains a turn from positive morale, all friendly creatures' morale goes by 1 until the end of the next round. Ooh! Ooh! Yeah. Alright, down the hatch. Dude, can I just, like, there's an appreciation that I want to give for how this game's design works. And I don't just mean Olden Era, I mean, like, the classic Heroes of Might and Magic games too. Where, like, look at how actually small this map is. Oh, I forgot about this guy. This map is legitimately so tiny. But, you know, there's like this little deserty area. There's this little kind of badlands. There's just like regular grassy stuff. Now I'm in this kind of dark area. Oh. And like, even though it's such a small area, this is like hours of entertainment. And I mean, there's games that the way their systems are composed, where you are just getting so much gameplay, you're getting to make so many decisions. And I don't know, it's like really efficient. I can't remember what the AAA game that I was playing was, but it was just like some single-player story-driven game. And there was an area where it was beautifully arted up, and I spent 30 seconds walking through it, and I was gone, and I never saw that area again. And I was like, Jesus. I can't imagine being an art team and spending a month decorating that area. Just have people just be like, whoop, and then they're done. I don't know, I just think it's really marvelous the way that this game can just be so efficient. And I don't mean this just from like a developer standpoint, where I think that that's awesome. Who can still move? Oh, you can still move. What is this? I mean, this fight is actually so one-sided. Whoops. Extra morale? Morale? Okay. Dude, when your archers get morale, it's like the best feeling ever! Yes! boom, boom. Only golds? A lot more cities in this one. I should just click this button. I don't know why I keep doing that. You know what? I will make a mage guild for once. Mage guilds are one of the primary sources of spells in Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era. Each level of the guild you build unlocks additional spells in the Magic Observatory, which visiting heroes may be able to learn. Heroes begin their day in a city. The Mage Guild also fully restore their mana, allowing them to cast spells again. So I still have absolutely no understanding of how this thing works. Cool. I'm doing only XP from here on out. That's fine. Dude, oh my god, John Johnson is more like Juiced Johnson. Look at this guy. 8 attack, 8 defense, 8 spell power, 9 knowledge, 5 morale. He's got his hat. He's got his cool hat. I didn't get the fish. I'm literally going to complete this without completing the set because I missed this fish down here. Whoopsie doopsie. I don't know, what can you do? Going back home. Yeah, John Johnson, the juice. Let me tell you, John Johnson is absolutely... He's so huge, dude. I haven't used, like, any spells. Yeah, destroy him. Extra morale? Thought it would be good. The funniest is when, like, you... I can't remember which game it was, but you could, like, skip the turn, and then you'd, like, get extra morale, and you'd be like, alright, I'll go ahead and move. A little bit of XP always feels good. Temple glyphs. You know, I think the cavalry are badass. I'm gonna do that. I like my griffins. I think they're badass. Why not? To Mother Superiors. Alright, burned all my cash. Feels good. I literally am doing this every time. I want to just carve up as much XP as I can. Jesus, look at the range on these guys. Holy shit. Shoot this one. I'm feeling morale on this one. Ooh, calling it. Hope I don't get morale on this one. 12 damage. Oh! Sliced and diced. Pandora's box. What's that? Oh, I completely forgot about Heroic Strike. Well, that's bad. Why not? Advanced Righteousness? Oh my god. What is happening? Why am I getting so much shit? Why not? Sure. I don't even know why I'm still building. Like, it's so obvious that I'm, like, completely crushing. I'm, like, way too wealthy, but it's just, it feels way too good to just keep doing things in the game. My little errands I gotta do. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's destroy everything in our path. Sure. Oh, yeah. There's a fly! There's a fly! Oh my god. Truly terrifying for me. City Siege. Oh, dude. Oh, hell yes, we get a City Siege. This is the best game of all time. City Siege is a special type of battle that is triggered when a hero attempts to capture a city that's defended by at least one creature. This type of battle differs from regular combat due to the increased size of the battlefield. Oh, it is larger, huh? And the presence of defensive structures on the defender's side, especially if they developed the city and built walls. It does look a little bit like the ice cream scooper is sending the chocolate your way. As an attacker, your goal is to destroy the defensive walls in order to reach the enemy creatures. Catapult can be used to destroy defensive structures. As a defender, your task is to repel the enemy's attack, either by forcing them to flee or by defeating them. Any defensive structures that you build in that city. I see a typo. Any defensive structures that you've built in that city, such as walls, towers, moats, and more, will aid in your defense by directly altering the battlefield. Okay. Alright, let's get our dudes at the front. This can be at any range. This will have one hex closer. Ah, yes, one of these. Oh, wait, what? Wait. Why did I learn spells? If I build the Mage Guild anywhere, do I get them? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Third City had Mage Guild level 3 already? What? So it works exactly the way I just... You know, I will say, one of the things that I really liked about old Heroes of Might and Magic versus this Olden Era is that when you're in the city menu, there's all these buttons that are like, click this in order to access the construction menu, and then close it. And then down here in the bottom, there's recruitment buttons. And I find the beautiful city and all of its structures, I'm not even looking at. I'm looking at this UI here and this UI down here the entire time. And what I really liked about the old Heroes of Might and Magic is that the building was the button. If you wanted to go to the Mage Guild, you'd click on the Mage Guild. If you wanted to go recruit, you know, golems, you had to click on the Foundry. And there you could make the golems. And I don't know, I'm always a little torn because, hell, even if I think about something like Beyond All Reason is the most massive scale RTS game. And it's so amazing in so many ways, but you're always so far pulled back, you don't even see the art of the units, you just see these little icons that represent what the units are. And I don't know, I think I kind of miss how in a lot of old games you had to look at the thing that was on the battlefield. I mean, I don't even like in StarCraft how a lot of people have all the health of all the units like visible at all points in time. I like that it, you know, putting it on damaged units only, that sort of thing. It's so hard to make a game where people can enjoy the game instead of just win at it. This is what I like about the Souls games, where they're like, yeah, we don't help you at all. If you want to know your way around, look around. And it makes you look at the screen. Oh, you want to find out what the enemy's doing? Just look at him. Follow that, you know? Is there any way to break through? What is this? Arcane magic? Oh, this is all spells, I see. Nice. Jesus. Jerk. See ya. Second counterattack, no problem. And actually, I think I will cast. Some of my other sweet spells. I have so many things. Yeah, why not? I want to see what a fireball looks like in this game. Oh, dude, hell yeah. Now I'm gonna get morale, huh? I'm just gonna counterattack with this Griffin for the win. "30 marksman, no! I accept this result. I'm sorry, you might not know this, but I'm the greatest gamer to ever live. Alright, main menu. Congratulations on completing the basic tutorial. You can replay any mission on the map at any time to refresh your knowledge of the game mechanics. That's it, that's the whole tutorial. Is that it? Is that the whole tutorial? I'm sorry, is that the whole tutorial? Was that the whole tutorial? Was that it? Did I play the whole tutorial? For now, yes. So, I mean, listen, so, I have some notes. I have some critiques that I could levy. But also, that was like the greatest tutorial of all time. I mean, like, look, I do think that having someone go, "Welcome to a wonderful world of adventure and possibility." Now, okay, here's a dialogue that's going to pop up that's going to say 1 out of 5, and you're going to go to the next, and that's 2 out of 5, and you're going to go to the next, that's 3 out of 5. That, like, can absolutely be improved. Like, 100%. However, it quickly got you to a map where you played the whole game. Like, you did the base building, and you got artifacts, and you chose level ups for the heroes, and then you got units, and you upgraded them, and there's all these different locations to adventure towards. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff there. And I mean, the reason why I'm praising it so much is, again, I do think that it could be erring a little bit too on the side of text pop-ups with images. Sure. 100%. But there's a style of tutorialization that I think is a double-edged sword, which is the restricting of systems and content. I think you have to be very careful about that. I think the best example of this is still StarCraft 1 and Warcraft 2, where it's like, first mission, just build 4 farms and a barracks. But there's still a lot of verbs there. You got units you can move around, you have to click the thing to build the peon, you have to send it to the gold and send a guy to chop the wood to be able to get enough to build some farms over here and to build a barracks, and you can set the barracks and make things out of it. There's like a lot of stuff there. And then in the subsequent missions, you unlock a second unit. You unlock an archer, and then you unlock a catapult, and then you unlock naval gameplay. Like, it does kind of slowly scale up what you have access to, but I think that there's a risk that so many games that I have played fall into, where it's like, welcome to the RPG, here's your sword, you can swing the sword. And all I'm doing is swinging a sword for like 30 minutes, and it's like, and now we're gonna give you a shield so you can block and use a sword. Another 30 minutes pass, and I'm like, well, this is kind of boring. You know, there's just not a lot here. And someone's like, no. Eventually you get 14 different moves and 100 different spells, and you're juggling mana and all these abilities. And I'm like, oh, I had no idea the game would even come to that. I mean, this is something that I experienced in Songs of Conquest, which was a game that was designed to be Heroes of Might and Magic, a spiritual successor. And in that game, it had enough restriction in those first few missions that I misunderstood that was the entire game. I adore that in this tutorial you get to the second mission. First mission is just some basic combat and movement, and then boom, you're on to the second mission. There was no story distracting, there were no other interruptions. It was just like, here's the game, play the game, and then you got to do the full base building. It gave you access to all the resources in the game, all the systems. I didn't even look at how spells work. I cast one spell, I think the entire game, and then a fireball. That was it. God, that was so good. I mean, there's all the systems around the units building up focus to cast stuff that I didn't get access to. And I think that, especially for a strategy game, that's wonderful. Like, Am Happy says, but what a fireball it was. It was kind of funny because it's like fireball, and it's like, you... It just happened like so fucking fast! Oh my god, we're playing this game tomorrow. We are playing this game tomorrow. I actually want to... What happens if I hit campaign? Paul Mango is his name. Okay, oh, I don't want to use... Get me out of here. No.
I've been informed.
No, no, no! Oh, God, no! Exit to main menu. We're going to do the campaign tomorrow. We're going to do the campaign tomorrow. And I'll see you all then. Oh, it's so good.